The Bold and the Beautiful Tuesday, August 13 spoilers. Luna blames Katie for jailed Poppy. 2Y and our guests arrive. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers for Tuesday, August 13 reveal that Luna Nozawa will blow her top now that Poppy Nozawa has been hauled off in handcuffs. Poppy just got arrested, so that'll cause Luna's angry meltdown, and Katie Logan will be on the receiving end of her wrath. Luna will no doubt accuse Katie of being jealous of the new woman in Bill Spencer's Don Diamond life. Although Luna will argue that Katie couldn't stand Bill being with someone else, Katie will insist she had to protect him. Since the evidence has mounted against Poppy and the cops had enough to place her under arrest, Katie will push Luna to direct her anger at her mother instead. As for Bill, he seems torn between wanting to believe Poppy and being unable to ignore all the proof. Bill's hoping that the police have it wrong, but he still told Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, to do what he needed to do. Katie may ultimately try to comfort Bill while Luna turns her attention to RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman. Next. Since RJ gave Katie updates on confidential info and led to this arrest mess, Luna will surely want to give him a piece of her mind. Tuesday's B&B episode will also kick off a crossover event with the Young and the Restless, since Danny Romalotti will be attending a Forrester bash with Christine Blair, Laura Lee Bell. Danny's tour has a stop in Los Angeles, so the timing will be perfect for him to party with Christine and everyone else present at the shindig. Brooke Logan will be the focus of this gathering since Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester will want to celebrate her successful return as the face of Brooke's bedroom. It turns out Ridge and Brooke will also have a business proposal for Danny and Christine to consider, so they'll hear an exciting pitch soon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say this party will lead to some surprising drama as the evening goes on. So stick with us for more predictions on the bad news that's brewing. CDL will have other hot Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates to read up on. So drop by often for more B&B details. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, August 12 recap. Poppy arrested over deadly mints. RJ can't stop talking. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers recap for Monday, August 12 reveals that Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, entered the Spencer mansion with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, and pushed Katie Logan, Heather Tom, to leave. However, Katie refused to budge since she was there to warn Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, that he was living with a murderer. Katie rehashed her theory and surprised Bill by revealing that Poppy went to see Tom shortly before he died. Since Poppy also told Luna that she took care of it, Katie felt confident that Tom's star, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis W. Chambers, had been sacrificed to protect Poppy's secrets. Katie also told Bill that he needed to have a new paternity test done to make sure Poppy hadn't been lying to him this entire time. Once Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, arrived with an officer, he revealed that he was able to get Tom's backpack from Poppy's apartment with a search warrant. Baker also revealed a tin from the bag and insisted it contained deadly mints laced with the same drug that killed Tom and Hollis. Poppy said she didn't know anything about these drugs and begged Bill as well as Luna to believe her. When Luna questioned whether her paternity test was legit, Poppy insisted it was and maintained that she'd done nothing wrong. Although Poppy swore on her life that she was innocent, Bill seemed uncertain and told Baker to do what he had to do. Baker read Poppy her rights while his officer put handcuffs on her, so she was arrested right there in front of Luna, Bill, and Katie. Next on Monday's B&B episode, RJ Forrester gave Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan updates on Katie's theory based on the backpack found in Poppy's apartment. Archie, Brooke, and Ridge all debated whether Poppy could actually be responsible for taking out Tom and Hollis. If it was true, Archie made a prediction about how devastating it'd be for Luna. At Il Giardino, Will Spencer caught up with Liam Spencer and admitted to having doubts about both Poppy and Luna. It was strange that Poppy waited 20 years to have a paternity test done, and suddenly found herself living large at the Spencer mansion with Luna. Will thought that Bill had changed since Poppy and Luna became part of his life. Liam suggested the Nozawa women seemed like good people, but Will was still concerned, especially about Poppy. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the news of Poppy's arrest will spread soon, so stay tuned. CDL's where you want to be for fantastic bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so check back regularly for more B&B info. The Bold and the Beautiful's Allie Mills reminisces about Susan Flannery, old school work ethic like GA's Ginny Francis. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers suggest Allie Mills has been pulling soap double duty as of late, appearing in the land of LA as Pamela Pam Douglas, as well as Port Charles as Heather Weber on General Hospital, GH. Ms. Mills recently had an interesting interview with Soap Opera Digest talking about her current GH storyline that allows her work with daytime drama legend Ginny Francis. If you aren't a GH fan, you'll likely still know Laura for her super couple Luke and Laura status with Luke Spencer back in the day. During the SOD chat, Mills acknowledged how much she loved working with Francis, and that the two have a girlfriend chemistry. Mills also noted one of the things she admires about Jenny is her old-school approach to soap work. Francis studies her lines and thinks about them, ensuring she's prepared for the scene she's about to film. This had Allie comparing former B&B colleague Susan Flannery, ex-Stephanie Forrester, to Ms. Francis, whom Allie stated works the same as Jenny does. Mills went on to say that Flannery ran that set, and used to say that the cast had to rehearse a scene 3 times. Mills notes, way before we got to set, each actor would rehearse with the person they were doing the scene with 3 times. She was just absolutely adamant about it. She goes, none of this stuff where you come, and you don't really know what you're doing, and you improvise. We won't have it. Sounds like Flannery ran a tight ship back then. Still, she was always a joy to watch on screen, and makes it no surprise that she was serious about her craft. After all, Flannery is a 4-time Daytime Emmy winner, 3 times for her role in the B&B, and once in 1975 for her performance as Laura Horton on Days of Our Lives. Flannery was a part of the B&B from the soap's inception, back in 1987. Sadly, her character was diagnosed with lung cancer, and she passed away in late November 2012. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers remind fans that even though Stephanie is missed, her legacy continues on within the show, being mentioned often and remembered within storylines. CDL's where you want to be for fantastic Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your go-to B&B source. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lai confesses to rigging Luna's paternity test. Shocks Poppy with huge secret slid. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Katie Logan will continue to pressure Bill Spencer when it comes to the idea of a second paternity test. Bill has come to love Luna Nozawa as his daughter, but Katie will think they all need to know the truth. Although Lai Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, administered the first test and supposedly made sure everything was legit, Katie just won't trust that the results are accurate. Since Katie views Poppy Nozawa as a lying schemer, she'll worry Poppy might have messed with the outcome somehow. For everyone's peace of mind, Katie will stress the importance of getting one last DNA test where there's no chance of Poppy manipulating things. Bill won't want to hurt Luna, but he'll ultimately go along with Katie's wishes and see if Luna would be willing to agree to a second test. Luna may admit she wants to know for a fact who her biological father is, even if that means the crushing disappointment of it potentially not being Bill. Meanwhile, Lai will have a very enlightening conversation with Poppy in the August 16 episode. Unless Bill gets Poppy out on bail, Lai may pay her sister a visit while she's in lockup. Regardless, Lai will probably hear about Katie's second paternity test pressure since she's about to spill something shocking. B&B spoilers say Lai will make a confession that throws Poppy for a loop, so she may admit to rigging the first DNA test and making it look like Bill was Luna's biodad. If that's indeed what Lee divulges, you can bet Poppy will have questions. Poppy will wonder why Lai would want to give her a permanent tie to Bill, especially considering all the gold-digging accusations. However, Lai may confess it's because she feared Luna's father was someone who'd bring shame to their family. If Lai suspects that Luna's biological father is Jack Finnegan, this might be a good time for her to admit that, too. Lee may insist she didn't want to spread the news that Jack had yet another affair during their marriage, especially with her own sister. As for Bill, B&B previously made it seem like he was in cahoots with Lai on the fake paternity scheme. Will they backtrack on that now and make it so Bill was in the dark all along? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna will get updates on her real paternity at some point, so stick with us for predictions on the fallout. CDL's where you want to be for terrific bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your one-stop B&B source. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Justin framed Poppy. Tom and Hollis' real killer revealed. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Poppy Nozawa swore on her life that she was innocent, but Deputy Chief Bradley Baker remains convinced of her guilt based on the proof against her. Between the backpack containing the paternity letters and the drug-laced mint tin, Baker has good reasons to believe Poppy is responsible for Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's grim fates. However, it's obvious that someone is setting Poppy up at this point. Who would target Poppy like this and why? Jack Finnegan spoke quite fondly of Poppy and would never want to hurt her with a frame-up. Lai Finnegan certainly has issues with Poppy, but it doesn't seem like she'd go as far as falsely sending her sister to jail. Besides, Lee pointed the finger at Sheila Sharp right off the bat. If Lai was going to be framing someone, it would surely be Sheila. Out of the suspects that B&B's offered so far, Justin Barber seems like the only one devious enough to carry out the murders and then set Poppy up to take the fall. Justin has a history of shady behavior, so it's not far-fetched to think he could be behind the crimes. As for why Justin might be doing all this, there are some interesting options to consider. One is that Justin might be making some misguided attempt to help Bill Spencer now that they've patched things up. Justin may not trust Poppy and could be taking steps to remove her from Bill's life with good albeit twisted intentions. Another option might be that Justin hasn't truly reconciled with Bill at all. It's possible Justin has some sort of revenge plot underway and that he's trying to blow up Bill's world. Regardless, maybe Justin had some unrelated grudge against Tom since he didn't seem too happy with him the night of his performance. Justin might have taken out Tom, killed Hollis to stop him from poking around, and framed Poppy to cover his tracks. There's a chance Poppy is just a convenient person to blame if Justin is desperate to throw suspicion off himself. Of course, it's also possible B&B will introduce another suspect that hasn't been revealed to the audience yet, so stick with us for more predictions on all the drama to come in this whodunit. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Poppy will need a helping hand when it comes to getting out of this mess, so stay tuned for updates on who'll come through for her and bring some positive news. CDL's where you want to be for the hottest bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so visit us regularly for more info.